Hello and welcome. I am your host today, Cheyenne Lynn with Free TV, and we're going to be talking today with Michael Wright, actor, producer. Michael, thank you for coming on the show today.
No problem, no problem.
Great. Let's get started with talking about the independent film industry. Tell us a little bit about the independent film industry.
Well, the independent film industry is very, very, very tough. It's very tough because you're dealing with basically independence. Independent really describes what you're going to be doing. You're going to be working independently, normally independently of a lot of funds, independently from a lot of support, independently from a lot of everything, in contrast to a lot of the big budget films or whatever like that. You're working basically on your own.
I see.
You're working on your own, and that's kind of challenging.
I see. And can you tell us, how does that differ from big budget film after a piece has been finalized?
Well, the difference between a big budget film and a film that doesn't have a big budget is simply you have to do a lot of things on your own. A lot of things on your own. I mean, as far as you have to edit on your own, you have to shoot on your own, you have to find and audition the actors on your own. In fact, with one film that we're doing, I'm playing about 3 or 4 roles, you know, because it's real difficult to do it, that Eddie Murphy type thing.
I see.
So, you know, it's challenging because, but the difference between the big budget and us is just that, the budget. You know, with the larger budget films, you can pay someone to edit. With the larger budget films, you can pay someone to direct. With the larger budget films, you can go get big name actors,
right,
you know, big name stars. But with the smaller industry, it's very challenging because you have to go and, you know, really do your homework, really work and do your homework to make some things happen.
I see, Michael.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about your project. Your current film is, if you'd like to tell the viewers.
Yeah, well, Father's Day is the film that I'm working on, but it's not just me. It's through Daywalker Films, actually, and a guy named Mansa. Mansa is the one who's the executive producer over Father's Day. He goes by that one name, Mansa.
Okay.
You know, and he does a lot as far as the editing and the producing and finding all of the actors and all that type of thing. But with Father's Day is a very I would call original, unique film because it's about a black man leaving his family to go fight for his country.
Okay.
And then having to come back and deal with his children or his child after he's grown up.
Okay.
Now that's unique, especially dealing with the dynamic of this country.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you heard we got a black president, right?
Exactly.
You
right
about,
now,
you heard about that?
I think I've heard about that.
We got a black president now. We got a black president.
Oh yeah.
So you know, just dealing with the dynamic of this country now, I think that this film is so appropriate in saying that this black man goes and fights for his country, leaving his family, but then having to come back and deal with the hurt because his girlfriend didn't really understand why you leaving. You know, I mean, let's face reality. In this country, we've had a lot of oppression as far as African Americans are concerned, and those feelings are still evident even with the younger people on today.
Right.
So, but Father's Day is a great film that everyone needs to really go out and see and be a part of. So.
What inspired you to produce a film such as this?
Well, again, I'm one of on this film. You know, I helped write it. I helped to produce it. I'm not the executive producer. Okay. You know, I'm the associate producer for Father's Day.
Okay.
But with this, what inspired me was simply going out and saying, you know what, this is going to be interesting. Mm-hmm. You know, really, this is going to be an interesting dynamic that we can pull together. Common everyday actors from Chicago, not from LA. Okay. We didn't go to LA now, but from Chicago, to you know, pull these pool of actors together to do a creative project like this, because Father's Day is actually, even though I explained the dramatic part of the film, it's an action film.
Right. That's something I wanted to bring out. This is an action film.
This is an action movie. Now, let's face reality. When you look at black independent films, most of them are, I'm talking about just the black independent films.
Okay.
Most of them are comedies. Most of them are like, you know, Hoochie Mama, you know, Ghetto Fabulous, you know, Day going to the store, you know.
This is quite different from that.
This is absolutely different.
Yes.
It's action. What we think of action, we think back at the 70s, the independent films. Think about it. Our action was like Dolomite.
Right.
You
and
know,
so
back
this
in
is
the
kind
70s.
of a spin-off from that type of film.
Well, yeah, but you know, it's as far as the action is concerned, because we do have a lot of action, a lot of fighting in
the
it.
trailer.
Yeah.
And it looks really interesting. A lot of action, a lot of excitement.
Yeah. You know, we used to all that fake kung fu, you know, all that fake, you know, stuff. But this is actually, it looks real.
Right.
You know, I got in there, you know, I got lost because we had the premiere last week. And
where was this premiere?
It was at the AMC downtown. It was at the AMC downtown.
AMC downtown Chicago?
Yeah, and that was cool.
Okay.
Because anytime I see my face on the big screen, I get excited. You know, even if it's the big screen TV at my house, I get excited.
That
but
is exciting.
To see it on a real screen, you know, that's real cool. You know,
fantastic.
Yeah. In fact, I saw it on the same screen that I saw Batman. I saw it on the same exact screen that I saw Batman, so I felt like, yeah, I'm somebody now.
Yeah, that's right.
Somebody,
that's right.
So, yeah, but it's pretty cool. It's real cool. So that's what I like about Father's Day. It's pretty cool. It's a cool film, but it is independent, and you know, it's just how it is.
We'll be back after this.